Most people think stargazing is just about grabbing a pair of binoculars and hoping for the best. But then you run into a setup like this and realize how much detail is actually hiding in the dark. This 9.25-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain is a serious piece of glass. When you first get it out on the tripod, the sheer size of the optical tube is a bit intimidating, but that 235mm aperture is exactly why you'd want something like this. It's a light-gathering machine. You aren't just looking at fuzzy gray blobs anymore. You're pulling in enough light to actually see structure in nebulae and crisp, sharp edges on planetary surfaces. Honestly, the clarity is a massive step up from the smaller starter scopes most people cut their teeth on. Now here is the thing about the mount. It is an equatorial setup, which means it is designed to track the sky as the Earth rotates. It does that job remarkably well. You get that smooth, steady movement that keeps your target centered in the eyepiece, which is a lifesaver when you are pushing the magnification. Speaking of which, you can technically crank this thing up to 555x. Though let's be real, you are rarely going to find an atmosphere steady enough to make that look good. But for those nights when the air is perfectly still, having that kind of headroom is a luxury. Navigating the night sky is handled by the NextStar hand controller. It has a database of over 40,000 objects, so if you are tired of hunting for things manually, you just punch in a catalog number and let the motors do the heavy lifting. It is a huge time saver, especially when you are trying to show friends or family something specific before the clouds roll in. That said, it is not a perfect experience. The whole rig is heavy. At 14 kilograms, you are definitely going to feel it if you have to haul this out to a dark sky site every weekend. It is not exactly a grab-and-go setup, and the setup process itself requires a bit of patience to get the polar alignment just right. If you are rushing, you are going to have a bad time. Also, the included Plossl eyepiece is fine to get you started, but you will probably find yourself wanting to upgrade to something with a wider field of view pretty quickly to really take advantage of what this optics package can do. It is a bit of an investment, both in terms of money and the effort required to master the mount, but for someone who is ready to move past the basics and actually start doing some serious visual astronomy, this is a powerhouse. It feels solid, it performs consistently, and it turns the night sky into a much more accessible place. If you have the space to leave it set up or the patience to assemble it, it is hard to find a reason not to love what this thing can show you.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.